Hi everyone, welcome to Beaming Light. I am Danita. Um, this channel is to connect the my experiences to song lyrics and song lyrics to Bible verses to kind of make it a little relevant and a little bit more easy to understand or comprehend in today's society. Again, my goal is to get as many souls as to my dad as possible. People might be like, "Oh my gosh, why does she keep calling God her dad?" Because like he is my dad, I'm a child of God. Like I'm not saying you should not give credit to your earthly parents because you should. They did a lot for you. Um, but you also want to recognize your holy father, right? Your heavenly father. That's important. So, I come up with a message every day. I try to do this as often as possible. And I'm recording this on Sunday, but I have a feeling that I'm probably not going to post this until Monday. So, happy Sunday evening and good Monday morning for you. And so this message is if they ain't humble, cut them off because you have to build a legacy. Again, if they ain't humble, cut them off because you have to build a legacy. Let's get into it. Personal experience. Why am I creating this message? Why does this message resonate with me? This message resonates with me because I feel, again, I have been through a lot over the past few years, and I'm just at a point where it's like, if you're not assisting me in my spiritual growth, right? If you're still on this, remember the previous video, if you're still on this promise, false foundation stuff, I don't want you to penetrate my bubble. And it's no knock to you and what you got going on, but it's just I'm not here. I'm not here. I'm here. I don't want promise. I want the God's promise, right? I want to be on a true foundation. I am increasing my frequency to God, my vibration in Him, because it just really lifts my spirits and it puts me in a better mood. I was at the library a couple of weeks ago, and this man told me, he was like, "Isn't the world a lot better when you look at the glass half full instead of half empty?" And I was like, "It sure is." It really is. It makes you just feel better when you look at the things that you have, when you count your blessings. Be grateful, you guys. Like, we take so many things for granted in life that you need to make sure you're counting your blessings and being as grateful as possible. So, we're going to start. If they ain't humble, cut them off because you have to build a legacy, right? And here's my story. So, earlier this summer, I was driving in my car. And I have like an older model car, and I have to plug in my phone to the radio to like play music, right? Like, you use a USB cord. So I'm driving in my car and I have my phone like plugged in, listening to music on YouTube. And all of a sudden, I hear this very familiar voice answering a phone call. And the voice is like, "Hello? No, I can talk. This is a good time." And I'm like, why am I hearing this person on my line having a conversation? Like went off in my head that this person has actually been, I don't know if he has access to my phone. I don't know if he like hacked my phone, but it was a friend from college and he hacked my phone, and he's probably been hacking it for years because I then start to think and dwell on things, and I'm like, that's why his picture is constantly changing in my context. Like, well, I was wondering about that, right? He used to always say we're connected. It's like, no, we're not connected. Like, you're manipulating my phone to control me and to like persuade my thoughts. So you guys have to be, like, when we talk about spiritual warfare, you have to be very aware, because when I approached this individual, I didn't even accuse him, right? I just said, "Hey, I know who's been hacking my phone. Let me know when you're in town so we can have a conversation." And he immediately went into defense mode. It was like, logically, why would I do that? See, when people try to change your perception or make you question your reality, that is a huge red flag. That is a characteristic of narcissism. Okay. And we are out here fighting a spiritual battle. Like, we don't need people and penetrating our bubble and invading our space who are making us question our reality or our perception, because at the end of the day, it's like, you're not going to change my view on you because I'm like, I know what I heard. Like, I'm not like, you're not gonna make me feel like I'm crazy, because I'm not. Like, I know exactly what I heard. Like, I just don't have physical evidence of it, but I heard you. So if I can get proof of you on there, then trust me, I will take the according actions as necessary. And it's so crazy because what the devil does, because the devil has obviously taken over his spirit. Sorry, guys, Sebastian is locked down in his little cage, and he's ready to get out. And I'm like, no, they won't let you out right now. You gotta wait. But so what he does is like, he'll try to like assist me with the problem, but it's like you're creating the problem. So you have to look at, again, go back to check your crew. Like, who are you with? Like, check your crew, because you don't know people and you think you understand people's intentions and you want to believe that they have the best intentions for you, but at the end of the day, they are thinking of themselves. Because if this person was trying to offer me some type of love or support, that was just not the way to do it. Okay? All right. So that's my background story, right? So let's get into our first Bible verse, which is 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 6 through 9. And it says, "Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of God, that he may exalt you in due time, casting all your care upon him. He careth for you. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour." And I've known this young man for at least 19 years, and I would have never thought that he would do this, but you just never know when the devil grabs a hold of people. "Whom resist steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world." So, if he would have honestly just said, yes, it's me, like, if he wouldn't have lied, I forgive him, right? It would have been easier to forgive him and to move past it. But it's like, I'm going to forgive you, but I'm like Lauren Conrad, right? I posted that video yesterday. It's like, I forgive you, but I want to forget you. Like, I don't want to have anything to do with you if you can lie to me about that, because if you can lie to me about that, you have to check your crew, right? You can steal from me, you can cheat, you can kill, you can backstab me. If you can lie to me in my face about that, like, you can literally say whatever you want to say behind my back and I have no control over it, and people might believe you, right? So it's like, you really want to make sure you're around good people, you guys, people who are strong in the faith of the Lord. Remember, not checklist people, because this is a checklist individual. Go to church on Sunday? Check. Post a Bible verse? Check. Say something Christian on a text message? Check. Like, you don't want to be around those people. You want people who have really good intentions, because we have to do the deep work. God is looking for depth. He's not looking for shallow, right? Again, "Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of God, that he may exalt you in due time, casting all your care upon him, for he careth for you. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. Whom resist steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world." And you know what's crazy about the devil, y'all? The devil will like continue to use the same tactics and manipulation and lies and schemes. And it's like, no, let me see through you, right? All right. So sorry about that. I had to let Sebastian out. But I'm going to relate 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 6 through 9 to "Humble" by Kendrick Lamar. And remember the story I just said, right? So it's going to have some explicits. So I'm going to blank, okay? Y'all bear with me. Okay, I'm trying. Who that blank thinking that he front no man. Get the blank off my stage, I'm the Sandman. Get the blank off my, that ain't right. I make a play blanking up your whole life. Like, who do you think you are? Why did you think that was okay? Like, we are just friends. Like, this is not a relationship. We ain't never dated for, like, I ain't gonna say dated for real. We've never dated. Never dated. So like you are taking a lot of liberties. A lot. A whole lot. For somebody that I'm not even dating or interested in that way. Like, yes, the conversation came up, but it was all like when I brought the conversation up, he was like, no, I think we should. I said, okay, let's keep being friends. So if you're telling me no, I'm moving on. That means I'm leaving you right there where it was, and we're just going to continue as friends. Like you cannot come back in and think like, oh, I changed my mind. No. No. Because once somebody tells me no, it's like, okay, no, it's time to go. Like, I don't do that back and forth. I did that before, and I was like, I'm never doing that again because I wasted a lot of time. So when someone tells me no, or it's like, I don't want this anymore. Okay, fine, because I know who I am. I know my worth. So it's like, again, who did Blank think that he fronting on, man? Like, get the Blank off my stage. I'm the Sandman. Get the Blank off my Blank. That ain't right. I make a play blanking up your whole life. Like, do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? You gotta, come on now. Like, don't play games with me like that. I don't like when people do that. So, check your crew, who you're around, who you're surrounding yourself with. Then I started to make the connection. Him and my dad were talking behind my back, my biological father. They were talking behind my back. And it was like he was trying to possibly propose or something. I don't know, but yeah, something about that. Okay. I'm like, how you gonna propose? I'm going through a divorce. That don't even make no sense. That's more crazy for you. It's even more crazy. All right. So let's go to our next verse, which is John chapter 14 to 27. Remember, if they ain't humble, cut them off because you have to build a legacy. All right. So John chapter 14, verse 27. And then we're going to get into Kate Camp's cut her off. If ye shall, wait, is this the right one? 14, 20, no, okay, sorry. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give unto you. Not as the world giveth, give I unto you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. You know, I really don't care. This is sad. Like when I get to a savage point that I don't care, like it's like, watch out. Hell on wheels coming through. I really don't care what people have to say about this, right? Like, I know my truth. I'm standing in it. I'm not going to be afraid to speak what is happening or what has happened and what has transpired. I'm good on it. I'm on that, like, fabulous. You was in there when we needed your help, so we good. It's like, if you didn't want me at that point, then why do you think I'm about to just change my mind? No. No. So I'm in peace now. Like, I leave him in peace. Like, there is no bad blood between us, homie. Like, you need to know there's no bad blood on my end, right? I just don't feel like this is a personal message to you, and you know who you are. Just don't feel like we need to have a conversation. Like, there's nothing that started for us to end it, right? Okay. So peace I leave unto you. My peace I give unto you, not as the world giveth, give I unto you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. Speak your truth. Don't be afraid of the repercussions. People are going to say whatever, right? People are going to always have something to say. They're going to always talk. You know, as long as you're standing in your truth and you know what you said is right, don't worry about anything else because the Lord is going to give you peace to handle the situation. So let's go to K Camp Cut Her Off. So what you're saying, you know, I'm a man. I have to, like, it's a lot of explicits, but I just feel like, you know, God does not, it's not like God is a fan of profanity. I don't think he is. I just feel like God is like, I'm not worried about your words. I'm worried about your spirit and your soul, right? Like, okay, yeah, you can swear, just don't go overboard with it. But like, I'm really worried about your spirit and your soul. So what you saying, blank, you know, I'm the man, blank, nothing but a bird. I'm going to leave you where you stand, blank. Heard you got a man, blank. Hope you understand, though. You ain't nothing but a creeper. I'm just saying though, like that was some creepy stuff. That was creepy. Like when I found out he did that, I was like, this dude is creepy. Like that's just mind blown. Mm-mm. So it's like if somebody is disturbing my peace, and you're like, and I know you're disturbing my peace, and you're being creepy. It ain't nothing to cut them off. Cut them off. Cut it off. You gotta cut them off. Cut them off. If people are disturbing your peace, cut them off. Because you know what? You have to build a legacy. Okay. I'm gonna go into Acts chapter chapter 1, verse 6 through 8 before we get into legacy. So Acts chapter 1, 6 through 8 says, when they therefore were come together, they asked of him, saying, Lord, wilt thou at this